Diabetes is one of the most common chronic diseases today, affecting millions of people worldwide. A reasonable diet is critical in controlling blood sugar and preventing complications. Food choices, especially meats, play an important role in maintaining the health of diabetics. Although meat is a rich source of protein, not all meats benefit diabetics. Some types of meat can increase blood sugar, cause insulin resistance, and adversely affect the cardiovascular system, making diabetes control more difficult. In this video, we will reveal some types of meat that you must minimize in your daily meals to maintain blood sugar levels, prevent the disease from getting worse, and prevent future complications. Now, let's learn in detail about the types of meat that diabetics should avoid. 1. Fatty meat. Fatty meat includes animal fat, animal skin, pork belly, and ribs. These meats contain a lot of saturated fat, calories, and high cholesterol. Saturated fat in animal fat is classified as bad fat. Medical experts worldwide confirm that saturated fat will increase the amount of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood. When the level of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the blood is too high, the arteries are at risk of forming plaques and narrowing the arteries. When the plaque is large, it will block blood flow to the heart or brain, causing a heart attack or cerebral infarction. Fatty meat has a high cholesterol content. High cholesterol increases insulin resistance, increasing blood sugar. Meat containing a lot of fat also includes a large amount of calories. When the body absorbs too many calories, it produces excess energy. This excess energy will be stored as fat and cause weight gain for the patient, leading to overweight and obesity over time. When obese, people with diabetes are more susceptible to cardiovascular complications and kidney failure. Therefore, diabetics should limit fatty meat as much as possible in their diet. Instead, they should use meats containing a lot of lean protein, such as chicken breast, pork tenderloin, and beef tenderloin, and combine them with some green vegetables containing a lot of fiber, such as cabbage and cauliflower, to slow down the absorption of sugar into the blood. 2. Processed meat. Processed meat is meat that has undergone processes such as salting, fermentation, smoking, and many other measures to increase flavor and preservation time. It includes products such as sausages, ham, dried meat, bacon, and canned products. Processed meat has a lovely flavor and color and is very convenient for meals, but it is not suitable for health, especially for people with diabetes. Processed meat contains many preservatives, including nitrates, nitrites, sodium salt, sugar, saturated fat, and especially trans fat. Trans fat in processed meat is considered worse than saturated fat. This fat harms human health because it contains very little beneficial cholesterol. Scientific studies show that trans fats reduce the concentration of good cholesterol, HDL, and increase the concentration of bad cholesterol, LDL, in the body, thereby increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease and stroke. According to the American Heart Association, the daily calories of each person from trans fats should be no more than 1% of the total daily calories. Processed meats also contain a lot of sodium salt. Studies show that eating a lot of sodium salt will lead to the risk of high blood pressure and kidney complications in people with diabetes. High blood pressure in people with diabetes often causes insulin resistance when blood sugar increases, at the same time increasing coronary complications and causing stroke and myocardial infarction. In addition, processed meat contains many preservatives, such as nitrates and nitrites. If foods containing nitrates and nitrites are processed at high temperatures, they may be converted into nitrosamine compounds. This compound is one of the main carcinogens in some organs, such as the rectum, ovaries, stomach, esophagus, pancreas, and thyroid. Therefore, people with diabetes should avoid processed meats and prepare fresh, lean meats for daily meals. 3. Crispy fried meat. Crispy fried meat is one of the favorite dishes worldwide thanks to its delicious taste, crispy crust, and attractive color. However, for people with diabetes, this dish has many potential health risks. The combination of starch, frying oil, and processing additives increases blood sugar and causes many dangerous complications for the heart, digestive system, and immune system. Crispy fried meat is often covered with a layer of flour or fried breading. These types of flour have a high glycemic index and contain a large amount of carbohydrates. When consumed, this layer of flour quickly converts into glucose, causing blood sugar to increase rapidly after a meal. Regular consumption of foods with a high glycemic index, GI, can reduce the effectiveness of insulin, making cells less sensitive to this hormone. This causes insulin resistance, one of the main causes of type 2 diabetes. Crispy fried meat is often processed by deep frying and contains a lot of saturated and trans fat. Studies have shown that these harmful fats reduce the body's ability to use insulin, aggravate glucose metabolism disorders, stimulate inflammatory responses in the body, and damage the pancreas, where insulin is produced. Because it contains a lot of saturated and trans fat, crispy fried meat can increase bad cholesterol LDL levels and reduce good cholesterol HDL. This leads to the risk of atherosclerosis, which in turn increases the risk of cardiovascular disease, one of the dangerous complications of diabetes. Crispy fried meat is also very high in calories, while people with diabetes need to maintain a reasonable weight to control the disease. Consuming high-calorie foods can lead to obesity, increasing the risk of insulin resistance and rising diabetes complications. Therefore, diabetics should avoid deep-fried meat and instead choose healthier cooking methods such as steaming, boiling, baking, or frying with an air fryer to reduce fat. At the same time, they should eat green vegetables and fiber to slow down the absorption of sugar into the blood. 4. Animal organs. Animal organs are a popular dish in many cuisines. However, for diabetics, they pose many potential health risks. Animal organs contain a lot of saturated fat, cholesterol, and especially purine, a compound related to gout. Regular consumption of animal organs can seriously affect blood sugar, cardiovascular health, kidney health, and digestive health. Animal organs such as the liver, heart, kidney, and brain have very high cholesterol content, especially cow brain and pig liver. Consuming foods rich in cholesterol can increase the risk of atherosclerosis, obstruct blood circulation, and cause cardiovascular complications in people with diabetes. Many studies have shown that people with type 2 diabetes often have high levels of uric acid in the blood due to impaired kidney function, leading to a reduction in the ability to excrete uric acid. Therefore, people with diabetes are at higher risk of gout, especially when eating a lot of animal organs. Purine is a natural compound found in many animal organs. When it decomposes in the body, it produces uric acid. If the uric acid level is too high, the body cannot excrete it all, leading to accumulation in the joints and causing gout. An acute gout attack causes the joints to swell, redden, and become very painful, especially in the ankle and toe joints, making it very difficult to walk. Therefore, to control blood sugar and avoid the risk of gout, people with diabetes should not eat animal organs and replace animal organs with clean protein sources such as lean meats that are high in protein, low in fat, low in purine, and low in cholesterol for more safety. Nutrition for people with diabetes is essential. Combining nutrition with exercise is inseparable from defeating diabetes. Be persistent in eating healthy and exercising daily to have a healthier body. This video ends here. Thank you for taking the time to watch it. If you find this video interesting and meaningful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel to support us so that we have the motivation to make the following videos to send to you. If you have any comments, please leave them in the comments section. We welcome them and will respond as soon as possible. Goodbye, and see you in the following videos.